What's poppin', y'all?
What is poppin', everybody? My name is YFLVI, and thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today we got a dinosaur combo tutorial, just as promised. I'll be explaining what these combos are, why we use these combos, and when to use these combos. And just like in my dinosaur deck profile, I'll be sure to provide some budget-friendly options for you budget-friendly players out there. And speaking of budget, we have here a 2-card going second budget-friendly combo. This only needs a single package, so let's get right into it. First, we'll normal summon our Soul Eating Oviraptor, activating its effect. And if they chain a hand trap of any kind, we can easily also chain Misleanosaurus from our hand, activating it, sending it to the graveyard. Chain will resolve, Chain Link 3, protecting your dino monsters. Chain Link 2, the hand trap that will do nothing. And then the Soul Eating Oviraptor that will have its effect resolve and add us a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno from our deck to our hand. So I'll put that right there. Now, because we have a Misleanosaurus in our graveyard, we can activate its secondary effect, banish itself for cost, to special summon a Dracaeolo directly from the deck to the field. And as you can see, we have a level 1 tuner and a level 4 non-tuner. And what can we do with this? We can synchro summon into a high speed Roy Chambara. Because we have 2 dino monsters in the graveyard, banish these, and then special summon our Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. And just like that, with 2 cards, we have an additional 2 monsters on our field. This monster is at 2000 attack, but it can attack twice each battle phase, and every time it attacks, it gains 200 additional attack during the damage step. Therefore, if your opponent has no monsters on the field, this can attack for 2200, 2400, and then 3500, for a total of 8100 damage for game. And there you go. That is our bread and butter 2-card budget combo. Okay, you can use this just to close out any game, and remember, you still have 3 cards in your hand. Whether it's a baby or any card, you can flip down cards with Tyranno and then deal even more damage if you want to. So that wraps up. Let's go on to the next one. For combo number 2, this is also a 2-card combo, but this is going first, and it is budget. So let me show you guys how we do it. Just like the last one, normal summon Soul Eating Oviraptor, activating its effect. Then chain Misleanosaurus from hand to the graveyard. This effect will resolve, adding us Giant Rex, or sending it to the graveyard, I mean. Then, because we have 2 dinos in the graveyard, we will banish both of them using Misleanosaurus' effect for cost. Because we banish 2 dinos, that means we summon a level 2. Now, because Giant Rex was banished, it can activate its effect to special summon itself back to the field. As you can see, we have 2 level 4s on the field. We can go into an XZ summon into your choices of Evilsaur Doka. Now, at the end phase, because Petit Pteranodon was special summoned by Misleanosaurus, it is destroyed during the end phase. But because this special summons a monster that's level 4 or higher, when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, we will special summon our Dino Wrestler Pankratops. And just like that, we have 2 negations and 1 disruption. Before I move on to the next combo, I just want to showcase to you guys that for this rank 4 play, you could either go into Dolka, Lagia, Dweller, or even Baguska. This is just the safest out of all the options. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Now, on to combo number 3. This is another going first 2-card combo. However, this is expensive. So there's your warning, budget players. Let's get started. Activate by sending to the graveyard. Then activate its other effect from the graveyard, banishing itself to special summon a level 1 Armador Archosaur. Let's put that in defense position. Now, because this was special summoned, what we can do is activate its effect to destroy a dino monster in our hand or face up in the field, and then add a double evolution pill directly from the deck to our hand. Because Baby Ceratosaurus was destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, we can special summon a Soul Eating Oviraptor from the deck. Because Soul Eating Oviraptor was special summoned, we will also activate its effect by sending a Giant Rex to the graveyard. Now, because Armador Archosaur is a level 1, we will link it off using Linkuriboh. And then because Linkuriboh is a Cyberse monster, we will also link that off into Secure Gardener. Because we have a non-dino and a dino monster, a plethora of them actually, we can activate Double Evolution Pill, banishing the Linkuriboh and the Giant Rex for cost. And then, if they don't have a response, summon our Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Because Giant Rex was banished by a card effect, we can special summon it to the field. This goes to the graveyard. And because we have 2 level 4s, that means we can go directly into an Evosaur Doka. So, for a going first combo, I say this is pretty decent. You have 2 negates and a disruption by flipping all your monsters that your opponent controls face down. So again, if you have a Baby Ceratosaurus in your hand, you can disrupt them and then even combo off on their turn. That's it for combo 3. Let's move on to the last combo. For the last and final combo, we have a 3-card going first combo, and I'm sorry budget players, this is not budget at all. For the people that do own Armador and Archosaur, please stay and watch dinos rule the earth once again. For starters, we will activate our Lost World field spell. I'm going to put this to the side. We will then normal summon and activate Soul Eating Oviraptor's effect to search a monster that is Dinosaur. This will be Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2 because they both activate at the same time. If they chain an Ash Blossom or a Effect Veiler or whatever hand trap they want to, we can also chain our Misleanosaurus, sending it from our hand to the graveyard. Everything will resolve. Chainlink 4, hand trap Chainlink 3, Lost World Chainlink 2, summoning the Dinosaur token to your opponent's field, and then Soul Eating Oviraptor, adding the Baby Ceratosaurus from the deck to our hand. Now, because we have a Dinosaur in the graveyard, we have a target for Soul Eating Oviraptor's second effect. Target a level 4 or lower Dino monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do, special summon a Dino monster from the graveyard. However, we can use Lost World, not Soul Eating Oviraptor, we'll use Lost World's effect to, instead of destroying this, destroy a dinosaur monster of our choice, which is Baby Ceratosaurus, instead. And because Baby Ceratosaurus was destroyed, we will special summon a Giant Rex from our deck to the field. Now, Misleanosaurus is in the graveyard, so we will activate its effect, banishing it for cost, and because it's 1 dino monster we banished, we will special summon the Armador Archosaur from our deck to the field. Because we have special summoned Armador Archosaur, we will activate its effect to destroy a dino monster in our hand or face up on the field, and if we do that, we can add a double evolution pill to our hand. So I'm going to destroy the Baby Ceratosaurus, and then add the double evolution pill from our deck to our hand. Because Baby Ceratosaurus was destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, we will special summon yet another card, but not this one. Misleanosaurus. That was the wrong card. Now, before I move on, I just want to say we have 4 monsters right now, and they actually can't Nibiru us because we use Misleanosaurus. So I want you to keep that in mind. Moving on, we can actually go into an Xyz summon with Soiding Oviraptor and Giant Rex into Abyss Dweller. The reason for this is so that we can use Abyss Dweller's effect, its quick effect by the way, to detach a material and send it to the graveyard. So now as you can see, we have 3 Dino Monsters including Giant Rex. What we can do now is do the last combo that I did. Link this off into a Linkuriboh, and because this is a Cyberse monster, link this off into Secure Gardna. And as you can see here, because we have a non-dino and a bunch of dinos, we can activate Double Evolution Pill's effect to banish a non-dino and a dino monster from our graveyard. Special summoning the card that I accidentally brought, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Because Giant Rex was banished, activate its effect to special summon it back to the field. And as you can see, we will now have 2 Xyz monsters. I will overlay them into your choice of Ivysaur Dolka, Lagia, or Bagooska. However, I do not recommend Bagooska because all of these effects will be turned off. So, in the meantime, we'll just have these 2 Xyz monsters. Then, you can pass your turn, and your opponent will have to deal with a graveyard effect, a flip, and monster or summon Speller Trap negate. So that is it for all the combos. If I was talking too fast or if anything is unclear, please let me know. But again, this is a guide. For this, you can literally use any Xyz monster that discards a material or detaches one. I know not Twin Twister, but Tornado Dragon is another monster you can use. But that is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching my combo tutorials. I will have more in the future. I will also have a test hand, so just please let me know in the comments below. And I'll talk to you guys later in the next one. Sayonara.